What's up my SEO friends? In this video, I'm gonna explain SEO basics in just 19 minutes. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so let's start with the basics. What actually is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it's basically the process of making your website show up on Google when someone searches for something related to your website or business. Now why you should even care about SEO? Well, think about your own behavior. When you need something, a service, a product, even a quick answer, where do you go? Yes, Google. So like you, many people around the world do the same. As of now, around 13.7 billion searches happen on Google every single day. That's about 158,000 searches every second. So yeah, the traffic potential is huge. If your website appears in the first 3 positions for the search terms related to your website, you could get a huge amount of traffic every single day. And most people, they don't scroll past the first page. So if your website isn't showing up on the first page, you are basically invisible. So in SEO, we try to rank our website in the first 3 positions or at least on the first page to get more traffic. Now let's clear something up. There are 2 kinds of results on Google, paid and organic results. If let's say I search for window replacement New York, then first you will see these sponsored listings. There are 4 this time. These are ads and businesses pay for them to show up. And below that we have organic results. These are organic search results. These are the ones you don't pay for. You earn these spots by optimizing your site. So yeah, SEO is all about ranking in these organic results. So people can find you without you having to pay every time someone clicks. And that's exactly why SEO matters. Okay, so real quick, how do search engines like Google actually work? They work in 3 steps, which are crawling, indexing, and ranking. In crawling, Google sends out little bots called crawlers or spiders that scan billions of web pages across the internet. These bots go from link to link and gather information on all kinds of pages. Then the next step is indexing. Once the bot finds a page, they crawl the content and then index it. Indexing is just a fancy word for storing that page data in Google's database. When you search for something, you are actually searching through Google's index, where all the stored information lives. You can check if your website is indexed by Google. Just type site:yourdomain.com in Google search bar. For example, let's say I want to check if this website is indexed in Google or not. I can copy the URL, go to Google, type site, then colon, and then paste the website address. Press enter. Now I can see all the pages that are indexed in Google for this website. Then the third step is ranking. When you search for something like carpet cleaning, Google looks through its index and identifies all the pages related to that term. The problem is there might be thousands of pages related to that search. So Google needs to figure out which one to show first, which one second, and so on. So this is where ranking comes in. Google uses a secret algorithm to decide which pages appear in the search results and in what order. Google's algorithm uses over 200 ranking factors to decide which pages rank and where they appear. Google looks at factors like content quality, backlinks, user experience, mobile friendliness, etc. And based on these factors, Google decides which results should come at first positions, which one on second, and so on. Alright, so now you know what SEO is and how search engines work. Let's talk about how you actually do SEO. Like, what are the main steps? There are 4 key areas you want to focus on. First one is keyword research. This is where it all starts. You find out what your audience is actually searching for. Then on-page SEO. This is all the stuff on your website that helps Google understand your content better. The third step is technical SEO. This is behind the scenes stuff like your site speed, mobile friendliness, and crawlability. And the last step is off-page SEO. This is mostly about backlinks. What other websites say about you. Each one plays a role in helping your website rank. And I'm gonna break them all down step by step. Let's start with keyword research. So what is a keyword? A keyword is basically what someone types into Google when they are looking for something. It could be best running shoes, how to fix a leaking tap, or even SEO tips for beginners. These are all keywords. Now keyword research is the process of finding out which keywords your audience is actually searching for and how often. You see, if you are creating content without knowing what people are searching for, it's kinda like throwing darts in the dark. You might hit something, but most of the time you are just guessing. That's why keyword research is step 1. You wanna make content around things people already want, not what you think they want. Now when you start doing keyword research, you will come across some numbers. So let's see what these numbers are. In this example, the keyword is best running shoes. First of all, we have its search volume, which means how many times a keyword is searched for in a month. So this keyword is searched for 60,000 times on average per month in United States. You can see the country here, and here is its global volume, which means from all over the world, this keyword is searched for 137,000 times on average per month. Then we have CPC, which stands for cost per click. It's what advertisers are willing to pay per click for that keyword. Meaning if they want to show ads for this keyword, then how much they'll have to pay for every click. In this case, it's $0.5. And then the third most important term is keyword difficulty, or KD for short. It tells you how hard it is to rank for that keyword. Higher score means big websites are ranking for a keyword, so it's difficult for small websites to rank better. So yeah, these three, search volume, CPC, and KD score, are your best friends when analyzing keywords. Now you are probably thinking, cool, but how do I find these keywords? Good question. There are free tools and paid tools you can use. Let's start with free tools. First one is Google Autocomplete. Just type in a keyword and see what Google suggests. So these are the terms people are also searching for. Then we have People Also Ask. Also great for finding questions people have about a topic. Then we have Keyword Surfer Chrome extension. I've already installed it, so when I search anything, let's say I search for work from home jobs, it will show me its search volume in United Kingdom. I can change the country from here, and it will also show me related keywords here and their search volume as well. Another free option is Hrefs Keyword Generator. Simply type Hrefs Keyword Generator in Google, click on this link, type your main keyword. Let's say I type digital marketing. Select the country from here and then click on Find Keywords. It will also show you some related keywords, their volume and difficulty as well, whether it's hard, medium or easy. Their paid version tells more information and also suggests a lot more related keywords. Then another good option is SEMrush. It also gives us a lot of keywords with data like search volume, CPC, keyword difficulty and other stuff as well. So yeah, keyword research is like your SEO compass. It shows you where the opportunities are and helps you create content that actually gets searched. Alright, next up, on-page SEO. So what we are talking about here is all the stuff you do on your actual web page to help Google understand your content better. You see, when Google lands on your page, it's kinda like, alright, what this page is about. And on-page SEO is how you answer that question clearly and confidently. So what you want to do is optimize a few key things on every page. Let's say you want to rank for the keyword how to write a cover letter. So first of all, you have to use the exact keyword in the meta title. A meta title is basically a blue clickable link that you see in the search results. It should include your main keyword and still sound natural, right? Like not robotic. Here you can see they've used the keyword in the meta title. Then comes the meta description. It's a short summary below the title. You can see it here. It doesn't directly affect rankings. Nowadays, Google takes some text from your page on its own and displays here. But it's still a good idea to write meta description for every page and include your keyword naturally. You can see the description for other pages as well. This is the meta description for this page and this is the meta description for this page. So first thing is meta title and then meta description. Then the third thing is, let's open this link. Keep the URL short and clean and use your keyword. Like instead of having some random numbers like post equals 785, go for something like this. You can see here they have used the keyword again. Then comes the headings and especially H1. This is the H1 that appears at the top of the page. First, make sure each page has only one H1 heading and again use your exact keyword here. You can see. And then in other headings like H2 and H3, use related or secondary keywords. You don't want to use the main keyword over and over again. It will fall under keyword stuffing and you could get penalized for this. So use your main keyword in the meta title, meta description, URL in H1 and in the first and last paragraph. This is the first paragraph and you can see they've used the keyword here. And again you can use the keyword in the last paragraph and use your secondary or variations of your main keyword in the H2, H3 and so on. Also have a table of contents like this, especially for blog posts. Avoid long sentences and paragraphs. Like you can see, they've done a great job and you can see it's very easy to read the content. Add internal links and external links, add images, and make sure to write their alt text as well, have bullet points, see the content of the competitors that are already ranking well, see how many words they've written, and try to write at least that many. You can see it's a very long article. And at the end, you can also add facts to make it more SEO friendly. So basically, on-page SEO is all the things you do on the actual page or website. You can also call it as content SEO. If you get this right, Google knows exactly what your page is about and visitors have a better experience. And this helps you rank higher. Alright, so now let's talk about technical SEO. So what is it? Well, technical SEO is basically all the behind the scenes work that helps search engines crawl and index your website more effectively. It's like making sure your house is well constructed and easy for guests to navigate. If it's all messy, they won't stay long and they won't be able to find everything. Now, why does this even matter? Well, think about it like this. If your website isn't crawlable by Google, it's never going to show up in the search results. It's like throwing a party but forgetting to invite anyone. So your first goal with technical SEO is to make sure Google can find, read, and understand every page of your site. Once that's sorted, it helps with ranking and visibility. But it also improves user experience, which is just as important. One thing that makes your site crawlable is a sitemap. A sitemap is basically a map that tells Google where all your important pages are located. Think of it like a table of contents for your website. Now you want to make sure Google knows about your sitemap so it can crawl and index your pages correctly. You can submit it directly through Google Search Console, which is a free tool by Google. If you are using WordPress, you can install Yoast SEO plugin and it will create an XML sitemap for you that look like this, and you can submit it to Google Search Console. But technical SEO isn't just about crawling, it's also about user experience. If your site is not mobile friendly, secure or fast, your visitors will bounce, so will Google. Some of the key things to focus on are: first, make sure you have SSL certificate. You can see it's HTTPS, not HTTP. And if I click here, you can see the connection is secure. If your website loads with HTTP, you will see connection not secure. So make sure to have an SSL certificate. It's very cheap and you can get it for $3 to $5 per year, and you can talk to your hosting provider and they'll install it for you. Next, make sure your website is responsive. Means it adjusts its size according to the screen size. You can see this website is responsive. You can use different tools available on Google. Just type mobile friendly test and put your website URL and it will tell you if your website is responsive or not. Nowadays, more than 50% people use internet on mobile or other devices. So make sure it loads well on all devices. Then website speed. Slow websites simply equal bad user experience. Google's all about speed now. You can use Google Page Speed Insights to test your website's site speed and get suggestions on how to make it faster. Make sure it loads in less than 3 seconds, otherwise users will leave your website and go to other website, and this will decrease your rankings in Google. And make sure your content is easy to read. Use legible fonts, short paragraphs, and even white spaces. The easier your content is to digest, the longer people will stick around. And also have social sharing buttons on your website like this, so people can share your content on their social profiles. This will help you get more eyeballs on your content, which is good. These buttons don't affect SEO directly, but they can help increase engagement. So technical SEO is about making sure Google can crawl your site, index your pages, and provide a great user experience. If your site is fast, mobile friendly, secure, and has a good structure, Google is more likely to rank it better. Now let's talk about off-page SEO. Off-page SEO is all about what happens outside your website that affects its rankings on Google. Unlike on-page SEO, which focuses on optimizing your own website, off-page SEO focuses on improving your site's reputation and authority across the web. It's basically about earning backlinks from other websites, gaining mentions, and using social media platforms to increase your online presence. So let's first see what a backlink is. Let's see with the help of an example. I'm on this website, Search Engine Land, and if I open this link, it will take me to this website, SEOjobs.com. Here the domain is searchengineland.com, and here the domain name is SEOjobs.com. So for this website, this is an external or outbound link, and for SEOjobs.com, this link is an inbound link or simply a backlink. So a backlink is simply a link from some other website to your website. And in off-page SEO, the goal is to get as many backlinks as possible, because Google and other search engines treat those links as votes. If a web page has more votes or links, then it will rank higher in the search results. This is a case study that tried to determine the effect of backlinks on rankings in Google. You can clearly see that the sites with more backlinks rank higher, and as the number of backlinks decrease, position in Google also drops. Backlinks are a major ranking factor. If you have fewer or no backlinks, it's difficult for you to rank higher in the search engines. So you have to get backlinks from different sites. Like you can get backlinks from popular blogs in your niche, from social media sites, news sites, document sharing sites, video sharing sites, and so on and so on. Back in the day, Google's ranking system was pretty simple. If your website had more backlinks, you'd rank higher. That's it. So what did people do? They started building ton of backlinks on their own, buying them, spamming them, doing whatever it took to get those numbers up. And it actually worked for a while. Even if a site had terrible content or a bad user experience, it could still outrank better websites just because it had more backlinks. Obviously, that wasn't good for users or for Google's reputation. So Google decided to crack down. Their goal has always been to show the most relevant and high quality content. So they changed how they evaluated backlinks. They started looking at how those links were built. Were they natural, or were people just trying to cheat the system? Sites caught doing shady stuff started getting penalized. Sometimes their rankings dropped, sometimes they were kicked out of Google's index entirely. But here's the thing, people still try to pull this off today. You've probably seen those offers like 50 backlinks for $15 or 80 backlinks for just $19. Sounds like a great deal, right? It's not. These kinds of links won't help your rankings. In fact, they'll probably hurt you. Nowadays, it's not about how many backlinks you have. It's about where they are coming from. Think of it like a weighted vote. A single backlink from a high authority, relevant site that gets real traffic from Google is worth way more than thousands of links from random spammy websites. So if you are building links, focus on quality over quantity. One solid backlink from the right place can do more for your rankings than 1,000 bad ones. So now you may be thinking how you can ask other webmasters to add a link to your website on their site. And you are right. Off-page SEO is the most challenging step in the whole SEO process. But luckily, there are ways to get backlinks from other sites. Let's discuss these. First of all, create high quality content. When you produce valuable, useful, or unique content, people are more likely to link to it. This could be blog posts, infographics, case studies, or research-based content. You can also do guest blogging. You can reach out to reputable websites in your niche and offer to write guest posts. In return, they'll usually allow you to add a backlink to your site in the post or author bio. Also, you can connect with influencers, bloggers, and webmasters in your industry. Building genuine relationships often lead to natural backlink opportunities over time. You can submit your website to reputable directories, local business listings, or niche directories. These are easy ways to get a backlink, but always be mindful to choose trusted and relevant directories. You can also use broken link building method. Simply find broken links on other websites and offer your relevant content as a replacement. This way, you help them fix an issue while getting a valuable backlink. In short, off-page SEO, especially backlinks, is crucial for building your site's authority and improving its visibility in search results. Keep focusing on getting high-quality backlinks and you'll see improvements in your rankings over time. So that's SEO basics in 19 minutes. But here's the thing, SEO isn't overnight success. It takes time, consistency, and patience to see results. Don't get discouraged if you don't rank number 1 right away. It's a long-term game. A great way to speed up your progress is to keep an eye on your competitors. See what they are doing and learn from them. Stay updated on algorithm changes because Google is always evolving. If you want more tips, be sure to check out the other videos on my channel. I regularly share SEO insights to help you stay ahead of the curve. And lastly, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.